Hello, everybody, and welcome to NECC Rocket League here as Wartburg College will take on the Illinois Institute of Technology. Games kick off at 8:30. And one thing I want to, I was looking at before I started this talking section here. Illinois Tech's currently sitting at 2-1. Wartburg at 1-2. But the first win of Illinois Tech is off of a forfeit by Northern Illinois as we are getting ready, to get into this one. I think actually this wrong map is selected, but that's something we'll come around to. Yeah, here we go. Oh, nope, never mind. Everything's going kind of crazy right now. I don't know what's happening anymore. But Illinois Tech won their first game off of... There it is. Won their first off of a forfeit to Northern Illinois, then lost to MST in a 4-0. Wartburg lost to MST in 7 games. Illinois, Wartburg also has beaten Northern Illinois, that team that forfeited. The other victory for Illinois Tech was over Wayne State, who I believe Wartburg beat in placements, if I'm not remembering wrong here. Let me double check that. I actually cannot remember right now. They beat Augustana. Then who else? Yes, did beat Wayne State. And a 3-0 during placements. So certainly will be an interesting matchup here. I think we are ready to go. Illinois Tech, or excuse me, I have to flip these squads. Wartburg in the blue. There you go. You see the lineup for tonight. It's Electric Step, Crop Duster, and Apothic Dark for Wartburg, the side in blue today. Illinois Tech have EH, which is, that's just all I'm going to run with. Luca, who is currently on the ball. Apothic Dark sending it away. That ball then hit to EH. And James, a double demo there. Electric Step and EH getting each other. Apothic Dark with a save. Crop Duster gets bumped into the ball by Luca. As we are playing on a, I cannot remember what this arena map. Actually, don't know what they're called. Stadium. That's what they are. Stadium is called. I do like the feel of it. That's one thing that I do wish was more consistent with Rocket League. There's so many interesting maps in this game that I wish we saw more of. I think it really adds to it. When I was younger and a little bit more bored and a lot more free time, I would play through exhibition seasons and I would act like each team had a home stadium. I don't know why. Quite frankly, do not know why. But it was enjoyable. It was fun to do. Electric Step going up for that ball is going to hit it. It's going to fall to the center. EH with a touch on a nice stop there by Apothic Dark, swinging it back at minute 30 has gone. Already EH now tapping it forward. Electric Step hitting it over. Luca James is there. Electric Step, though, on the bounce back. That ball is going to hit the back wall. Luca with a touch off the bottom of the car. Apothic Dark sends it in, and it gets sent away. Electric Step is there. Let's see, is there any difference between this and the standard? I think it's DFH Stadium that is normally played. something like that. Crop Duster going for a hit there on EH. Apothic Dark once again, a nice save. James going up to hit it, but hits the top of the goal, though. Luca sending it away. EH is going to try to keep it in the Illinois Tech offensive zone. Crop Duster straight to James. That ball missed by James. I lost the name there for a second. EH misses that ball, so Electric Step is going to get there. Another touch on it by Electric Step. Apothic Dark is going to get there in time to stop James from getting a touch on it. Crop Duster sends it forward for Wartburg. Down that right side, Luca switching it up. Electric Step going to maintain possession for the Knights. Crop Duster can't do anything with that ball, really. Gets stopped up by EH. Luca gets a touch on it, but Apothic Dark messes that up a little bit. James keeps the momentum going to the side. Apothic Dark with a demo on EH. Electric Step is going to get there and still maintain possession. That ball is coming down. Luca is there in time, though. Apothic Dark going in. Luca touches on it. Nothing there, though. Electric Step sends that ball forward. Luca sending it forward. Apothic Dark is there in time. And once again, Apothic Dark now has possession for Wartburg, at least on their offensive zone, up over the goal. Ball sent away by Luca, though. As we are getting closer to just about only 1 minute left being in this game. Electric Step with a demo there on Luca towards the net. Apothic Dark sends it away. And a demo there on Crop Duster. When a demo there on EH, that ball going up. Electric Step is there to meet and can't. Luca gets the first goal of the game. It's for Illinois Tech, and it's 4 minutes past. A nice last flick there. Electric Step sending that ball in. It's going to be EH with a touch on it, though. EH up there, hitting it down. Crop Duster doing a good job of sending that away. Nice touch there by Luca. Wartburg have 30 seconds left. Crop Duster with a touch on it. James is there. Electric Step sending that ball in towards the net. Crop Duster almost came down on it. But a good goal ties this game up. And it looks like this one might be headed to overtime with 17 to go. Well, rolling down to the left side, Electric Step is going to miss that ball. Apothic Dark gets a nice pinch on it. Crop Duster is chasing. Actually, a chance here for Wartburg might be stuffed up, and it is. We are going to overtime. Ball up in the air. Crop Duster is going to get there before EH can get a touch on it. EH, though, going to send that one forward. Crop Duster, good job stopping that attack from Illinois Tech. That ball high in the air, though. Apothic Dark is going to be the one to send that away. Luca doing a good job. Electric Step might have been going for a demo. At least got a bump there. Ball flying away. EH is there. Electric Step sends it forward. James hits it. Apothic Dark with it, though. A good hit. It was a great use of the flick. Electric Step is there, and it is in. EH had a flick away. I believe it was EH at least. And almost got to it again. Did make contact with the ball, but Electric Step slots it away. And Wartburg takes game number 1. We'll look at the stats on that one. I guess one thing about this map is that it is a little quieter. I guess I didn't even realize that. There's no crowd noise because there's no crowd. Which, you know, makes sense. Anyways, that makes sense. Both goals from Wartburg by Electric Step. Each of the other players getting the assist. And we're going to go straight back into the game. Driftwoods, by the way, is the name of this map. I was wondering why it sounded so quiet. Wartburg 1-0 lead currently over Illinois Tech. That ball sent away into the corner. It's a nice bounce there for Wartburg. Crop Duster is there. A nice flick. James centers the ball for Apothic Dark. And that's a great goal there. A great setup by Crop Duster. James with a big mistake, flicking that ball in straight into the path of Apothic Dark. Wartburg taking an early 1-0 lead. Ball off to the side. Luca, great air control. Hits off the top of the net, and EH can't put it away. James hits it too high. Crop Duster, a great save there. Electric Step is going to send that ball to his teammates. Luca, a nice touch. Electric Step and Crop Duster both combine to get that ball away. Crop Duster actually back in on the ball. Luca, good rolls mid-air. Apothic Dark is going to hit that ball up and away. James coming in, hits the post. EH is going to get a nice block there. Crop Duster sends it forward. James is going to miss that ball. Apothic Dark, a great touch. Electric Step, a good job sending that forward. Straight to Crop Duster, who tries to hit it against center. Apothic Dark with a touch on it, but EH is there to send it away. A nice bump on Crop Duster, trying to still move that ball forward. Luca, midfield. Nothing in it on that one. Crop Duster is going to send it away just a little bit more. Ball getting sent down now. Luca, straight to Crop Duster, that one is. Apothic Dark is going to miss that ball. Had no boost. Doing a good job. EH going to have to drive over him. Crop Duster gets demoed by James after a nice flick into the corner. Electric Step breaks up that ball control. James, a good job on that one. Lucas going to send this ball forward. Gets the flip reset. And saved by Crop Duster. I think also Electric Step was there. EH and Electric Step gets the save on that one halfway through game number 2. Luca's going to miss that ball. Electric Step is going to try to swing it in. Misses there. A nice flick up. Luca trying to get the demo there on Crop Dusters. Electric Step is going to send that ball away. Apothic Dark charging in. I believe that was, yes, James getting a nice stop there. Interesting to see no Octanes being run by Illinois Tech. Cannot remember what the model is. I will look it up directly after this game. Actually, I'll look it up right now. Crop Duster almost trying to make a good move. Well, he did try to make a good move, just couldn't get it off. EH pops that ball up. Luca almost, it seemed like it was flying in towards their own net. James with a flick forward. Apothic Dark after the demo on EH. Flicks it in. Defender couldn't get there in time. 1:20 has left to go, excuse me. Let's see. Electric Step. It's a Crop Duster with it now. Apothic Dark can't get a good touch on it. Crop Duster, a nice pinch off the wall, sends it straight down. Nobody there for Wartburg, though. That ball's flying in. Crop Duster is there. James off the crossbar. Luca on the follow-up. James is going to get enough touch there. Apothic Dark was there in time. James misses. And Luca, not much control on it, still gets the ball away. Luca flipping it back. That ball is going to fly the opposite way now. Crop Duster is going to shove it into the corner. Luca, that shot saved by Apothic Dark. Crop Duster was there as well. As Electric Step, nice job popping that ball up, but a nice flick. Apothic Dark trying to chase that there. Luca couldn't get there. Luca got there beforehand. And that is game number 2. Take a look at the stats. We're going to turn up the music. Just a little quiet. You see there, though, Apothic Dark, now the one with 2 goals for Wartburg. And we're going to get straight into game number 3. We're going to wait to load in. Taking a little longer than thought. The game timed out, so a DC. We'll get back into it, though. Soon as we can. Wartburg still with a 2-0 lead on the series. I'm actually going to go check out, see what was happened. We will be, yes, we will be right back.
Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
No time wasted at all. I think a disconnect. As we are back now, game number 3. Wartburg currently still leading 2-0 in the series overall. I still cannot find what that car is. That is being. I know I've seen it so many times, but I don't know what it's called. Luca with control of the ball. Electric Step is there in time to send it away, though. Apothic Dark on a chase there. Crop Duster turning around. Had a perfect opportunity to get a strike there. Couldn't, though. EH losing the ball there midair. Electric Step to Crop Duster. Ball in towards the center of the Wartburg goal. Electric Step is there to send it away, though. Still on it is Electric Step. Crop Duster with a touch there. James and Apothic Dark hitting it at about the same time. Apothic Dark can't get there in time. Neither can Crop Duster. Luca with the first goal of game number 3. And that's a long one that just no Wartburg defenders could get to. Fennec. That's what it's called. It has an octane hitbox, though. So it doesn't really make a difference. Luca. On the right side, almost in. Once again, Crop Duster is going to send it away, though. Now we can sleep well at night knowing what this this car body is called. I thought it was one of the hitboxes, though. Did not know it used just octane. Luca midair gets a touch on it. Apothic Dark is going to be there to send it away. A nice bump forward. James trying to send it down, but Crop Duster is there. EH sending it forward. Crop Duster with a nice touch, sending that ball up. Luca gets one there, sending it back towards the net of Wartburg. Apothic Dark. I just realized that it isn't on the game for some reason. That's my apologies there, folks. And that goal is scored. James with the follow-up on that. Hello, NECC, once again. Hopefully I got it in time this time. Do appreciate you coming in and watching our stream. As we got 2:29 here in game number 3 between Illinois Tech and Wartburg. James is going to send that ball forward. Crop Duster pops it up alongside of James. Luca, nice touch that's going in towards the goal. Electric Jump is there in time, though. And that ball is going to be flicked towards the middle. Luca sending it back forward, though. Apothic Dark, a nice touch there, but James is going to be there. Electric Step sending it forward. It's still moving, but slowly. Crop Duster is going to send it into the corner. James a touch. Misses it on that one. Apothic Dark can't get there in time. It's going to be EH on that touch. Ball in the center. Crop Duster can't get that hit there. I think that would have been in more towards goal. It would have been a nice hit for him. Probably not. Wouldn't have gone in. As Luca is going to drop that shot in nice and slow. As no one from Wartburg could get a good touch on it. Let's see Electric Step there. Missing on that boost. Crop Duster couldn't get the right angle. Luca sends it in. Illinois Tech now leading 3-0 here. They lost game number 1 2-1 and game 2 2-0. Apothic Dark trying to get that nice goal all by himself. Back tap off that, essentially a self-assist off that back wall. Electric Step does get the demo on James and also is going to get that touch there to send it in. Wartburg have about 1:10 to tie this one up. Crop Duster, Luca both chasing it, but it's going to be Crop Duster with a touch on it first. Rising up. James is there to send it away, though. Wartburg only have 1 minute to go. Luca. Shot was on target. Sent away, though, by Crop Duster. Apothic Dark is sent into the corner. He's going to miss it there. Back in towards the net. Crop Duster is there in time to stop that ball from getting towards the center of the net. And with 30 seconds left, Wartburg seems unlikely they'll be able to come back from this one. Crop Duster sends that ball forward. James is in the perfect spot. And time winds down even more. Goal there with only 15 left will for certain wrap this one up for Illinois Tech. Wartburg just having nothing go their way in game number 3. This was me just forgetting to show it. That feels terrible. I think this is the first time I've made that mistake. It's 10 seconds to go. Wartburg going to try to at least put one up on the scoreboard for game number 3 ends. Ball still in the air. EH is going to hit it up even higher. James trailing. And that will end game number 3 in favor of Illinois Tech. Take a look on the stats. At the stats for that one, excuse me. 4 goals in total for Illinois Tech. That's split up pretty evenly. I think Crop Duster is now the only player to not have a goal in these games so far this series. 10 shots to 4. Wartburg's offensive production really just kind of took a huge dip there. We're going to turn the music back up so it's not dead quiet. 6 saves to 4. 7 demos by Wartburg. 6 of those being from Electric Step. That's kind of crazy to just read at all. Another thing there, the boost gained hugely in favor of Illinois Tech, but somehow more speed overall on the side of Wartburg. That's an interesting thing that I would not have expected. As we get ready to get into game number 4, Wartburg have to take this one to maintain their lead in the series. It's now only 2-1. As Electric Step there on the side. Crop Duster hit ball, hitting that ball forward. James is there in time, though, to send it away. That ball perfectly centered. Electric Step is going to get an awkward touch on it. Apothic Dark going towards goal. EH is there, though. Electric Step can't do much with that. Crop Duster ball getting sent in. And nothing there. Crop Duster stuffed up completely on the post. Apothic Dark, that's a good flick. At least maintain it on the midfield, but gets demoed for it. A nice flick upwards by Crop Duster. Luca with control of the ball in the air, though, is going to miss that 100 boost. Electric Step that ball forward. Luca is there in time, just barely. Crop Duster misses that one. Apothic Dark is trying to get the pinch here. EH sets it for Luca into that right corner of Wartburg. Crop Duster is there in time. EH can't get a good strike on it. James, though, is going to pop that ball back up. But there are no red cars around. Luca, nice job sending that into the corner. Then also picks up the 100 boost, setting themselves up. Gets a nice pinch with the ground, boosts that ball way forward. Apothic Dark, a weak touch there. And it's Electric Step who's going to have to send that one away. Crop Duster did not have enough boost to really do anything with it. Electric Step going up for the ball at the same time as EH. Luca in the corner. Crop Duster's going to send it away, though. And that's a good deke there. An awkward touch off the side of the car. It's perfectly to James, though. I thought that might have been a little bit of a miss hit. It seemed like it fell straight to their teammate. Electric Step that ball in towards the goal. Luca is there in time, though. Didn't have a whole lot of speed behind it. Apothic Dark keeping it on the offensive for Wartburg. Is going to chase that. It's going to be off the bottom right. Crop Duster, that ball coming in. Luca is going to get there in time to keep it away from Electric Step. Going to hit that ball forward. Did pick up the 100 boost. Electric Step. And Luca, an awkward pinch for Illinois Tech. That ball's going to go way back for them. Crop Duster off the side. In towards the middle of the goal. Apothic Dark had a shot. Luca was there in time, though. Amazing save. Ball up in the air. Nothing really in that one. Crop Duster can't score. James almost puts it in their own net. Bounces off the top of the goal. Electric Step, nice flick in. Apothic Dark trailing it, is going to get a touch there. It's going to be in back towards the net. No one from Illinois Tech is going to get a touch on it. Going to try to stall it out for, I believe, Electric Step. Crop Duster had gone for it. But one of the Scarlet cars had got there first. Luca now in the air, sending it forward. That ball is falling quite nicely. Crop Duster had enough time to set up for it perfectly. James, it's a good touch. Electric Step disrupts the flow there. Now Apothic Dark hits it forward. And now 1 minute to go, still nothing. I guess if you're used to normal soccer, football, a 0-0 currently with a minute left. EH, Crop Duster, it's just really sitting there, not having to do much. That ball rolling just slowly. Crop Duster, a nice hit there, is going to get this follow-up, it seems. Nice. Into the air. Nobody there, really. EH is there on the follow-up. Ball bouncing in towards the goal. James is there. Had a really sharp angle in towards the goal. Crop Duster. Luca gets a hit there. Crop Duster having no boost isn't going to help at all. The ball falling in. James is there. And Apothic Dark just a little bit faster. Might have been able to put that one in. Can't, though. 10 seconds to go. Luca sends that ball forward. Electric Step is going to get a touch there. And it seems like we might go to overtime unless something drastic would have happened. A second overtime in this series. Game number 1 had gone to overtime. That was a 1-1 heading into it. And now EH trying to get a touch a little too high. Don't know if it was too much speed, just the wrong angle, but that ball over the net. An Electric Step is just going to tap that one away. EH, nice control on the ball. Bringing it in. Puts it in. What a play. Ties up the series on a great solo play. Off that back wall. Off the hood. Takes this game 1-0. We'll go to the stats once again. 8 shots to 4. 5 demos for Illinois Tech. Makes it a 2-2 series. I've been over here just doing my research on our body kits. Game number 5 now. Apothic Dark shot is stopped. James coming down from what was essentially the ceiling, it looked like. Electric Step is going to get a touch to send it back, though. A demo there on Crop Dusters. That shot is in towards the goal, and it is in. James just set perfectly. It is in there. Ball in the corner. Apothic Dark able to send it away. Apothic Dark had a shot on goal. Electric Step had a shot on goal. Hit about the same spot. Both of their misses. Apothic Dark pops it up. Crop Duster can't get there. EH, very shallow. Electric Step way deep in the goal. Apothic Dark is going to be the one who has to send it away. Electric Step flicks it into the corner. Gets a demo there, does Crop Duster. Luca hits it to Electric Step, who pops that ball up. Apothic Dark is going to miss it. Crop Duster on the follow-up. And that's a great play there. Apothic Dark missing that ball. Set it up for Crop Duster. Illinois Tech expecting the shot off Apothic Dark. It would have been a little bit of a lighter hit. Essentially just another pop-up. But now it is tied 1-1 here in game number 5. Luka, that ball hit up. An electric step sends it away. Gothic Dark, a nice hit, excuse me. As Crop Duster was there on the chase. Crop Duster is not going to be able to get to that one. Didn't use any boost on it. Decided it wasn't worth it. Luka with control of the ball goes across the net. EH trying to get the pinch there. James. Nothing in it. Gets met by Apothic Dark. Crop Duster. Can't say Crop Duster now. My goodness. Is going to send it away. Luka off that back wall. EH has a little bit of an awkward angle. Luka almost puts it in. That would have been a nicely drawn up play. Well, not really drawn up, but you know what I mean. Apothic Dark into the corner. Falling, into midfield. Luka gets a slight pinch on that one. Nothing outstanding. That ball is going to roll in towards the net, and it is good. On something that I did not expect to fall at all. A nice little no boost flick ends up in the net after just a defensive misplay by the Knights. And now the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks have a 2-1 lead in this game. Crop Duster, they had just a little bit more boost. Could have tied it up, though. Ball was rolling towards an empty net. The Crop Duster couldn't react in time to fix it out his routing. James hits it in. EH with the perfect follow-up. 3-1 now in favor of Illinois Tech. And Illinois Tech have really turned it on in these last 3 games. Crop Duster is going to meet in the middle. Electric Step picks up that 100 boost. That ball stalls out, gets hit by 2 Scarlet Hawk defenders. Decent pinch there by Apothic Dark. Touchdown. Crop Duster, that ball is going to get popped up. Electric Step won't do anything there. Crop Duster can't do anything either. Electric Step. That one is rolling towards the net. A Crop Duster puts it in. Believe it was James who had to just make a decision on where that ball, they thought that ball was going to go. Crop Duster slots it in right next to the post. 3-2 with 1:13 left to go. Apothic Dark off that side. James wide open net. Crop Duster won't get there in time. Illinois Tech re-establish their 2-goal lead. Just about 11 seconds, I want to say. Excuse me once again. It clicked off there. Electric Step that one into Crop Duster, who's just short of it. Apothic Dark, that ball rolling in. 50 seconds left for Wartburg to tie this one up. Apothic Dark tried to get a nice hit there. Couldn't do anything, though, thanks to the hit by EH. Luka's going to flip it back. James is going to have to get there. Apothic Dark with a pitch in. That one's in towards the net, and it's an own goal. With 30 seconds left, Illinois Tech put it in their own net. And it's all thanks to that pinch by Apothic Dark. Defenders thrown off by it. Wartburg trailing only 1 once again. Electric Step with that hit there. It's going to fly over Luka. is going to get there in time, though. Apothic Dark couldn't get that touch. That one is headed towards the net off the sidewall, just barely. EH meets an electric step. That ball is going to roll in towards the net. Luca is there, though. Crop Duster centers it to nobody. Electric step. A pinch with James. Apothic Dark. There, James going to send it forward. Wartburg have to keep this ball up. Electric step is under it, and that one will touch the ground. Don't mind that it says game 1 winner. As game 5 goes to the Scarlet Hawks. But you see, yes, they are the Scarlet Hawks, by the way. I was right in that one. 3-4 for Illinois Tech there. And we're actually going to get straight into game number 6. IT 1 win away from taking this, moving to a 3-1 record. If Wartburg managed to win this, they have to pick up 2 games after leading it, the series 2-0. And once again, a game timeout, so we're going to have to wait around for just 1 second. Take a sip of the Monster Peachy Keen. It's pretty all right. I think I already gave a review, though, of it. And we are back. Game 6. Wartburg need to win this one, unless they move to a 1-3 record. And again, they were leading the series 2-0. Have dropped 3 straight games. Now need again to follow up with 2 straight victories. James is going to have an open path. Essentially able to just walk that one in. And it's off of a pinch there by their teammates. Sends that ball forward. Apothic Dark. That ball is going to find its way in. Electric Step was there to confirm that it went in. But a great job there. Apothic Dark cut through the defense. Rather, I guess, fly through the defense there. It's 1-1 with not even 30 seconds gone. Luca on the chase there, gets the flip reset. Runs into their teammate. Ball is on target. Apothic Dark there, able to send it away. EH hits it up to Crop Duster. Luca able to get a touch there, but Apothic Dark was right there alongside them. Crop Duster sends that ball into the middle. Flip in James. Off that back wall. Gets struck down. Apothic Dark, a great save. As it's EH with a touch there. James is able to get it, but Electric Step is there in time. James now with a hit. Luca wide open net. It is in. And once again, a Wartburg rotation ends up with the ball in the back of their goal. No one around on that one. Illinois Tech lead it. A minute 30 gone. Electric step down the left side. It's going to bounce off the top. Apothic Dark is there. In towards the goal. Luca had a touch on it. Didn't matter. Was rolling back into the goal. Was able to get there, but not to stop the ball. 3:16. And a demo instantly on Apothic Dark as Crop Duster sends it down. Electric Step with another hit, with a nice hit. Luca. Apothic Dark able to get in the way instantly. Electric Step that ball in towards the net. Nothing there, though. Gets demoed by Luca. Ball flicked in. No one there for Wartburg. Electric Step, though, on the follow-up. Saved by EH. Down that right side, Luca is there, puts it in. There it is. EH, a nice, perfect set. Electric Step. Just had a misread on it. Wartburg trail once again. Nice touch there, keeping the ball up. Crop Duster is there on it. Apothic Dark tried to get a bump on James. Was in the air too high for it. That would have been a nice goal for Crop Duster. Luca with a double touch. Crop Duster won't get there. Apothic Dark will, but it's too sharp of a shot. Off the car a little bit too awkwardly. Apothic Dark gets a nice touch. Luca unable to do anything there. Electric Step. Too shallow a shot. Crop Duster, good job cutting through everything. Electric Step. Keeps it in possession despite the touch by Luca. Apothic Dark. That ball in center. Electric Step is there. Gets a slight touch on it. Crop Duster can't get the follow-up. A minute 30 for Wartburg to keep this series alive. And James taps it in. It seemed like that would have been anyways in by Luca. But to make sure it does. No, that definitely was going in. There was no need for that between the teammates. Wartburg trail by 2. They have about 125 to keep it going. EH gets a touch on it before James can. Crop Duster off the wall. Isn't going to get there before EH. James with it along that right wall. That's a good one. Luca, what a play. 2-5 now for the Scarlet Hawks. A perfect set to Luca. Apothic Dark couldn't do anything there. 1:01 to go. As Illinois Tech seems to be going with it quite easily now. Wartburg need to win this if they want to make their spot into the playoffs a little easier. But essentially have to win out if they are not able to come back from this 3-goal deficit and then pick up another game. But with 30 seconds to go, it doesn't seem that likely that Wartburg will make up this deficit. Will be very hard as this is the top 4 that advance to playoffs. Wartburg currently sitting at 1-2. You still have 2 games to play against 2 teams that they beat in their placements. Left to go. Question is, will 3 wins be enough? A 500 record? As that is going to be it. Illinois Tech wins it 4-2, showing a lot of fortitude. See it there. Wartburg, not for a lack of trying, 6 shots to Illinois Tech's 7. Big thing, though, just we're not able to get the saves. Illinois Tech saved every shot that didn't go in. Wartburg only able to save 2. I guess also saving every shot that didn't go in. 2 demos, not really a factor. But Wartburg falls in this one. 4-2, the series. And that will be it for this round of NECC play for the Knights. Their next game will be against Wayne State College, their junior varsity side, in the standard MVEC slot. That'll be on Monday at 7. Due to them playing the doubleheader last week, and also Wartburg's fall break essentially starting next Wednesday night. So NECC action will be on Monday. Thank you so much for tuning in to this broadcast of Wartburg College Rocket League here on the Wartburg Esports Twitch channel. They go down in a 4-2 defeat. And again, their next one is on Monday. That'll be against Wayne State College, University side. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great night.